Hi everybody, my name is Kendall and I'm giving this speech on Alzheimer's. I was considering what I could accomplish for a speech. At that point, I thought I needed to advise everyone on something that I knew little about, which is Alzheimer's. It has influenced my life so much, and I know so much. I know such an enormous amount about it. So I'm going to let you know how it has changed my life in a large number of ways. Before I begin, I need you to envision slash attempt to envision that it can transpire years not far off, and this sickness gets so awful you can't recall your children, your mother, or even your friends. You likely, you are likely, you likely are thinking at this time it won't transpire. Well, that is the thing. That my granddad is regards to 6 years prior, and now he can't recall my name. 7 years back, my granddad was diagnosed with this illness. In those days, he didn't trust it yet. Nowadays, he can't recall what he did 10 minutes back. It all began when he constantly overlooked where he would stop his car, where he placed his keys. But then you don't believe that Alzheimer's is a disease at work. This is the thing that doctors call questionable 0.5. From that point, it just deteriorated his mind. He would leave stuff on the stove, overlook that he was cooking anything by any means. He would regularly forget his children's name. It got so awful that we needed to take his driver's license from him. This is called moderate stage 2. Presently, my grandfather has the last stage called severe stage 3, the more awful phase of it. He doesn't recollect anything by any stretch of the imagination. When you are diagnosed to have this illness, you either go one way or the other way. You will lose your mind. All the more regularly you will lose your footing and work your routine once again into the past, overlooking more as the days pass. You would be able to envision investigating somebody's eyes that used to, and you would be able to envision investigating somebody's eyes. But imagine asking somebody, what is their name? Inquiries hurt you each time you need to answer them. Each time he hears the answer, it is as tough. It is as tough as it is the first time when he heard it. There is a broad range of reasons that doctors think that this disease happens. They think it may be the disease that lays dormant. It takes a noteworthy stun to the body to trigger it, such as surgery, maybe. Some even say that being around aluminum for a long time can do it. By any stretch of the imagination beyond any doubt. One thing they are extremely idealistic about, and that will be that there's no cure in sight for the next 10 years. So, with all that in thought, contemplate internally. Imagine a scenario where it is hard to remember your friends or family members. How might I know whether I had it? Whatever I can do is advise you of this. On the off chance that you discover yourself getting careless, get looked at. Trust me, don't sit tight to something like this we did, and at this point, it was at the point past of no return. In the event that you know somebody, that just can't recall straightforward stuff, let them know quietly, like I'm letting you know, because when someone gets this frightful infection, the individual you came to know and adore will blur away with time.